Hello, hello everyone. Assalamu alaikum. How are you all? I think you all are fine, right? I'm also fine. Thanks for asking. What are you doing? How is going your holy month Ramadan? Are you fasting? Have you found any difference between upcoming month of Ramadan or before month of Ramadan, as this month is holy month of us for the Muslims people, and we celebrate this month with many kinds of religious activities such as extra perform, fasting, eating delicious foods, and many more. I believe that you are passing a wonderful time with your family members and also with your beloved person. I'm Rakib Al Hassan. You know that I come in live every day to discuss something, essential things regarding of English language. If you watch my videos every day, my gratitude has no bounds. I really don't have any words to express my gratitude to you. Well, today I would like to discuss with you that why speaking in English is great things, and also it is more important than any kinds of educational degrees. Believe it or not, what will I say about this video? Most of the words and sentences are right and correct. But if you believe that, one day the time will come when you will believe it, trust it. First of all, I just want to share with you some of the things. We live in 2024. Sorry for the inconvenience. Someone was trying to calling me. As I'm in live, I cannot talk with that person. How can I tell these things? Hello. How can I tell him that I'm in live and I cannot talk with him at that moment? Well, at present, the time of 2024, we are passing a wonderful time of the modern era, artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence are dominating all over the country, and also that discover something. Science, technology, artificial intelligence, communications, global village, everything are nowadays in our hand. In this circumstance, if you think yourself surround you, maybe you will lost yourself. You might be thinking that you are not citizen of a country, you are citizen of the global village. Now my question is that, do you have any idea how many people in our country are getting graduations from renowned university every year? The survey says that the number of graduate people are more jobless than without educated people. So now my question is that why are we jobless? Why we are workless? On the other side, there are more than 2 lakhs people like Chinese, Japanese, many kinds of people, and citizens from different kinds of citizens. They work in our country and they are taking huge dollars from our country. What's the difference between us and them? The same questions, what is the difference? The difference between is, if you notice clearly and properly, you will find the difference in 2 ways. Number 1 is communication. Number 2 is artificial intelligence. As the world are increasing and improving their communication skills, on the other side also their artificial intelligence skills. In the same things, on the other side, on the contrary, in our country, if you look at our university systems, there are 3 kinds of universities. Number 1, which most of the government, which everyone wants to study, public university, private university, also the national university. Most of the colleges are under the national university. Dear brothers, do you believe that except some of the good educational institutions, most of the people are doing their graduation without achieving any kinds of single skill, especially private university and national university. They don't have primary skill to represent this country. I am also a student of a private university, but I can express with the words that how worst the education system of our country. And if I compare our education system of university between with the others country primary education, believe it or not, their primary education is much more better situation than us. We are passing an extremely old situations. We just achieving. We are relentlessly trying to achieve some papers. Our country systems and everything are depends on papers. That is why after the time when we end our education, after 26 years later, when we enroll ourselves into the workplace, we feel so empty. We feel ourselves anew. So, dear brothers and sisters, what makes difference these things? What do you think? Language skill. Number 1, there are huge populations in our country, like more than 16 crores. How many people are used to speak in different foreign languages? As I am not come from any good family who will focus on learning different kinds of language skills. But when I realized that people are changing their life by utilizing their language skill, especially English, on the other side computer skill, they can change their life. They can take responsibility for their family members. They are not burden of their family, and they are the blessing of their family. Then I realized, how can I learn the language? On the other side, in my university, they did not teach a single of things of me. I did not like their system. I did not enroll myself in their system because that system didn't connect my heart. If you realized the importance of learning English very soon, your life will be colorful very soon. Because as if you can become fluent of speaking English, you are already listed, enrolled in as citizens of global world. My dear brothers and sisters, you will rarely find someone or somebody around you who speaks English with you. Believe it or not, it is 100% true. On the other side, very few people, very few percent of people are encouraging you to learn the language. What should you do? Should we make friends someone or somebody who will kill your life, waste your time, and also make you demotivated, or someone or somebody who will make you always enthusiastic, motivated? That is your choice. I have been thinking last so many years that how can I teach the foreign language to my students with very easy and scientific way. I have been researching these things for several years. Then I realized that only our attitude can change and also bring the success in this way. Dear brothers and sisters, I'm in live and someone is trying to calling me. How can I talk with him? There is maybe that person is my uncle. I'm not sure yet that how can I talk with him. As I'm in live, he might be know that I'm working here. Today I have enough time to discuss the thing is that please, dear brothers and sisters, make some of good friends who will not waste your time, kill your time, even who will assist you in many ways. Don't you need such type of friends? What do you think? You need it. You badly need it. Now my question is that if you find, for example, there are two sides. One side is degree papers, the other side is skill. Skill like number one is communication skill. It can be speaking about a foreign language. English is must. If you can speak Chinese, Mandarin, Arabic, that is good. But if you cannot use English is must. Degree. Every year, more than 50 or 20 lakhs students are passing from many kinds of universities, renowned universities. And just look about their future. What do they after achieving their degrees? They don't find any jobs. They don't find any kinds of they can't make anything. What is the reason behind that? The reason behind that they are not enough confident with their heart about with their self. So my cordial request to all of my brothers and sisters. I am Rakib Al Hassan. I have been teaching English language for more than 3 and 4 years, and I have so many students who are afraid at before to speak in English. Now they can. Now they are used to speak in English. If you want to learn the language from me, the door is open. Just inbox me, text me, SMS me, or call me. I will try my level best to assist you, inshallah. But now question is that how a language is very important, right? But now you can say that, brother, how can I learn the language? What is the best way? What is the best way to learn the language? Is it possible by me? Is it possible by me without going any coaching center? Believe it or not, in our country, spoken English is one of the greatest business. You cannot learn a single of sentence from the spoken English. They will kill you time. Believe it or not, that is true. Because they are fixed the time like that. You will go there, you will get some of the lecture sheet, and after enroll the coaching center, they will forget you. It is the true circumstances. Believe it or not, that is 100% true. Last 15 minutes I have been speaking in English language. What do you think? How was it possible by me? Did I come from an English medium school or English version school? No. Believe it or not, that is no. But if you now tell me that speak English for 24 hours and 7 days, that is also possible by me, because I have been trying to learn the language for 2 or 3 years continuously. Now I succeed. Alhamdulillah. Dear brothers and sisters, the best way of learning the language is reading newspaper. If you understand or not, if you become familiar or not, if you whatever comes in your mind, if you read newspaper every day, that will really help you, assist you. On the other side, you can see my circumstances that I don't have any friends or beloved person who will speak English or any who will do something good things, new things with me, which will improve me in my future. No one with me. That is why I decided to practice myself proper way. One day I have thinking that what should I do? Then I decided if I speak English in front of live, then it will encourage my confidence, and I will be much more fluent. And it is also possible by me to make record the live, and after ending the live, I watch my videos. I try to find out what was my problem, how can I solve it. Another thing, dear brothers and sisters, if you are listening me, believe it or not, you are not wasting your time. You are using your time. You are utilizing your time. Just think about your single of time. How did you learn the language of Bangla? What was the system? Did you learn the Bangla language only 2 or 3 months? Just think, was it actually possible? Did you learn our mother language only 2 and 3 months? No, dear brothers and sisters, no. At least we invested 4 and 5 years to learn proper Bangla language. But think one thing, we were learning the Bangla language by listening Bengali words, Bengali sentences, Bengali tune, circumstances. But we took 4 or 5 years to be fluent in Bangla, right? and continuously we are speaking, and one day we realized ourselves that we are convenient to speak in Bangla. After passing 15 or 20 years later, if you decided to learn any foreign language, and it may be the international language in the world, definitely the language is English. How do we expect it to learn the language only 2 and 3 months? How do you expect these things that you will learn speak in English only 2 and 3 months? Is it game? Is it game or what is it? Why do we don't think realistically? Well, the calling of prayer is coming from mosque. The most beautiful sounds in the world is called calling of prayer. Am I look good? Am I look good? What do you think? I'm waiting to enter the calling of prayer. Well, the calling of prayer has ended. Now I would like to give you some of challenge. Will you please accept it? If you accept, you will win. If you don't accept, you will lose yourself. So the decision is yours, that what will you do? Should we accept the challenge or should we neglect this challenge? If you have ability, if you have encourage enough, if you have ability, if you have encourage, try to speak in English from today, and you can come in live. One day you will come in live and express your achievement in front of everybody. You can earn money from anyone or anybody, but you will not get your life full of confidence, you will not feel yourself full as a package if you can't make yourself as a global citizen. So dear brothers and sisters, what are you looking for? Are you looking for to see what I am not sure yet? But I believe that you will not neglect the things. You will be serious from today, from tomorrow, from now. And yes, that is possible by you. Just believe in single of time. That is possible by you. If I can, why you are not? If someone can something, why you are not? That is possible by men. I would like to give you a challenge that if you focus yourself learning something new things, it can be learning a foreign language only 1 minute in a day, only 1 minute in a day, but you have to do these things every day, every single of day. If you give at least 1 minute time to learn something new things, after 1 or 2 years later, you will find yourself at an amazed situation. Believe it or not, that is true, dear brothers and sisters. Just don't run after the certificates and papers. If you go to your workplace, if you go to enroll any kinds of working place, if you don't have the if you don't have the papers but have your quality, they will evaluate your skills rather than your certificates. Just think, one of the thing is that you are owner of a company or of a school or coaching center. Now you will hire some teachers or employee for your school, coaching or your office. What will be your first priority? Your first priority will be that someone or somebody will come who will work wonderfully so that your institutions can go far away. That is you expected from your employer, right? What will you do by your papers, certificates? Yeah, that can be proved that you have been struggling, and I'm not devaluate the value of certificate. Yes, it is important, but speaking in a foreign language is much more valuable than a certificate, believe it or not. In school or coaching centers, if you have 2 or 3,000 taka, you will able to hire any teachers. I am witness that by 5,000 taka, by 6,000 taka, someone or most of the institutions of school and college, they hire the best employee of the country. They hire someone who has completed their graduation, post-graduation from the renowned university in this country, like Dhaka University, Jagannath, Jahangirnagar, or any kinds of activities. If you have 2,000, 3,000 taka, you can hire them. But if you want to get chance such type of university, you have to be sacrificed your half and life for you to enroll these universities. But after studying SSC, HSC university, then your tuition fee only 7,000 and 6,000 taka. Is it ridiculous? Dear brothers and sisters, why we shouldn't learn any new things which will help us in our future? Why? And you should share this video to your timeline so that some of your friends can be known that he or she will be able to learn the foreign language from me. Most of the time we are looking for the speaking partner for learning the language, but you can hire me as a new speaking partner. I will be present here for 4 minutes left. These 4 minutes, if you have any message regarding of the learning the language, you can tell me. I will try my level best to assist you. Well, I'm almost exhausted. Now I have to go to bring some books. I love reading books. Can you see? Can't you see? This is one of my favorite book. That is also another my favorite book. Every weekends I go to the library, open library, to bring new books for reading. I read it. I find happiness when I read such type of books. It's really helpful for me. If you want to read more books, you can contact with your surrounding library. But dear brothers and sisters, please pray for me so that I can be a perfect man, perfect officer for myself, because that there are so many expected by our family members regarding of me. That is not their fault, but I have to accomplish all of their hopes within this year. So it is a big challenge for me, and I love accept challenge. Life is full of challenge. If you pray for me, inshallah that is possible by me. Last 3 minutes. Last 3 minutes I will be joined here, and I strongly believe that after I end my live, more than 100 people will be watch my videos. So my gratitude has no bounds to them. That how I greatly gratitude to them, and take my salam, and I really pray for you, and I really love all of my brothers and sisters. The last 2 minutes. I'll be joined here last 2 minutes. If you have any questions regarding of anything, you can ask me. Last 2 things. You just believe in yourself that life is beautiful. It will change you by any times from anywhere. Just go with flow and be yourself. Either be successful, neither be worst, but don't lose yourself. Be someone or somebody. Last 1 minute. After 1 minute later, the time will be 8 o'clock. Then I will go from here. But I will come up here with an interesting topic tomorrow as well. Till then, Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.